Hello, welcome back to Wand and Crown. I'm Haley, that is Keeley, and we are back after a very long hiatus because...
Well, I had my baby, so that's good news. He decided he wanted to come a month early. So Haley and I had a whole plan to record and have a bunch of episodes kind of backlogged.
Yep.
And an hour before we were going to start recording them, my water broke. So
that didn't happen.
So that did not happen. That was as I'm telling everybody, that's my introduction to motherhood, is nothing will ever go according to plan ever again. So...
But we're back. We've got a bunch of episodes planned out. And this one is going to be about what our favorite quick service restaurants are at all the parks in Disney. Figured we'd do something a little easy to get ourselves back into the group.
And food. Who doesn't want to talk about food?
I mean, I always do.
I always do, pregnant or not.
Yeah. Why not?
Why not? All right, so I'm just gonna go first.
Go for it.
Not allowed to be first anymore, baby. So I'm gonna go first.
Right then.
Okay, so the first park we're gonna talk about is Hollywood Studios. Mm-hmm. My favorite quick serve is gonna be Woody's Lunchbox. That's back in Toy Story Land. It is my favorite breakfast spot in all of the parks. That is my favorite place for breakfast. They have the tachos and the breakfast bowl and the Pop-Tarts. They're like not called Pop-Tarts because I think they just call them like breakfast tarts or something. I don't know, but they're like
breakfast pastries.
The tart is in the, I looked it up because I was like, I know it's not, it's something tart or like raspberry pastry tart. I don't know.
Yeah.
But I like them because they have them rotating and I'll like flavors, and then I'll usually get them and like throw them in my bag and then snack throughout the day because
that's smart.
So they crumble in your bag, but then you just eat the crumbs because it still tastes good. So
yeah. But you have to remember to order those early. If you're trying to do breakfast, you have to order early because there was a time that I was like, yes, Woody's Lunchbox. I've seen that all over the internet. I want to try it. It's new. Like, it was a solo trip. I'm like, all right, I'm just going to the park. I'm getting to the park at 9. And I went on my phone to look up times to mobile order it, and it was like, oh, sorry, breakfast times have passed. All of those slots are filled at like 9 or 9:30. Like,
oh yeah.
So you have a tip for that, right?
Yeah. So this is what we'll typically do if we're going to do a full park day at Hollywood Studios. First, we rope drop. Get to the park at 9. Rope drop. We're there before rope drop. We rope drop.
I wanted to sleep in.
Don't go to Disney to sleep. Anyway. You get there, and then typically we do rope drop Slinky just because it is, especially even if we have Genie, that is the hardest lightning lane to get. So we'll usually we'll still try to get it, but we typically rope drop that. What we'll do is when we're in line, like when we're getting kind of close, we'll pick a time where we're like, okay, we're going to be off the ride in 30 minutes. We'll mobile order while we're in line. So say we get in line at 9, not into the park, in line. We've been in the park for an hour already. Say by like 9:30, we're like, 10 minutes from boarding. We'll do like our pickup time for 10 o'clock. So by the time we get off, get situated, and walk over there, should typically be ready or very close to being ready. The only downside, I think it's the whole land is like this.
Oh, yeah.
The seating, the shade. Yeah.
There's no shade. I don't know why they refuse to add anything. Like, all you have to do is just make like giant cocktail umbrellas.
I was gonna say that, or like something with a straw. They already have that with the lights, kind of like straw. Like Tinker Toys, they could easily do it. But the whole land is like that. But even Woody's Lunchbox, like there's like a few places for shade, and they go quick. Seating goes quick, so that's the only downfall. Like the hardest part is like getting a spot to sit and eat. But a lot of it's kind of like handheld stuff, or like it's not. Yeah, you're not getting like waffles and eggs and like stuff like that. It's like like I said, like the breakfast bowls, tachos, like it's stuff that you can kind of take elsewhere and go eat.
Yeah, or you go the Epcot route and find a
trash can.
The tachos The tachos are very good. I have had the
Yeah.
tachos on like it, but it was a nighttime one, so it was not the breakfast tachos. But it was
Well,
they were so good.
the tachos are the same. So they have the breakfast bowl,
Okay.
which is just like the eggs, gravy, and tater tots, but the tachos are the same. So typically what Cody and I will do is one of us will get the breakfast bowl. Yep, breakfast bowl, and the other will get tachos, and then we split it or we share them, whatever.
Smart.
But they have the tachos for breakfast, lunch, and dinner. Also, the grilled cheese is really good. I've made that at home. And what is it? I have it written down. The barbecue brisket melt's very good too. So that's later in the day. But I love their breakfast. All their other meals are good, but breakfast is like my favorite. So that's my favorite quick serve in Hollywood Studios.
Yeah. And see, because I don't really care about breakfast that much. All like that Starbucks there is so easy to get in and out of.
Yeah.
I don't know why. And especially if you don't rope drop. All the rope droppers have rushed in there to get their coffee first, and
I just drink Joffrey. Just drink Joffreys.
Yeah, okay, but then I can just like go and get a little croissant, and that's why. So I don't care about the breakfast aspect of my quick service, although I have heard that they have really good breakfast.
It is. It's my second favorite there.
Yeah, Bronto Roasters. They have. I don't know why I love it, but the Ronto wrap, it's just a giant sausage in essentially a pita bread with like slaw on it and a little bit of sauce. I don't know why I love it, but I do. It's also like, I mean, they've got maybe two or three options. It's that, and I think they've got a few vegetarian options and maybe one other meat option, and then stuff for kids.
Yeah.
But so that's another reason that I really like it, is that it doesn't have kind of the Cheesecake Factory effect where you're looking at a menu and you're like, I've got menu paralysis. I don't know what to get. It's like, here are the options. There's two, choose them. Figure it out.
Yep.
So I love that. I love that it is in the middle of Galaxy's Edge, Batuu. The theming is obviously wonderful there. They've got a decent amount of seating around Ronto Roasters, like dedicated actual tables, but it's also something that you can carry with you and walk and find. I mean, they've got those little random cargo, not baskets, boxes that are just around the land, and you can just sit on those or post up against a fence, something like it's not something that you have to have a table to eat at. Plus, they've got really good drinks.
I'm trying to think. We got the breakfast there once. I think because we wanted to try it. It was really good. And we kind of walked away from there and sat elsewhere.
Yep.
And that's where they have the cold brew, right?
I don't know about the... I don't go for breakfast. It might be, but also cold brew, and I don't get along, unfortunately. I know, it's sad.
It's so good. So I got it last time. Well, I say last time, like last February, and I'm pretty sure I got it from there. I mobile ordered it because they have mobile ordering there too.
I'm looking this up. I have to. I'm sorry.
I'm pretty sure it's there because it's not Docking Bay 7.
Okay. Yeah, it's the one with the Cocoa Puffs.
Yes.
I couldn't remember if it was at Docking Bay 7 or there. Okay.
Yeah, no, I knew it was not at Docking Bay 7, so I was like, it has to be at Ronto Roasters. That is very good. I do like that as well. So if you like cold brew or you can handle it, skip Starbucks and go there. Or if you can't do it, then go to Starbucks. That's fine. I do agree that and Creature Comforts, which is a Starbucks location, Animal Kingdom, easiest locations. Go to Magic Kingdom. You're asking to you're
sitting in an hour and a half line in Magic Kingdom. That's not worth it.
Yeah, that's like the 7th ring of hell. Like if it is 7th, 8th. Anyway,
I can't remember. Oh God, it's been so long since
I'm thinking like the 8th wonder of the world, 7th, the backside of water.
10th ring of hell.
whatever. Don't go to the Starbucks in Magic Kingdom. It's terrible.
No,
Go to Joffrey's. But even when you and I went back in December, Joffrey's line was terrible too. So just don't get coffee in Magic Kingdom. That's the advice for that.
Just go without. Don't be a caffeine addict.
Don't be a caffeine addict and just be around screaming kids all day. You'll be fine without your coffee.
Perfectly fine.
I would survive perfectly fine. Okay, speaking of, let's shoot over to Magic Kingdom and talk about quick serve there.
Yeah.
In my opinion, and I don't think this is an unpopular opinion, this is my least favorite park for food.
Yeah.
I think that's pretty, that's pretty.
I can understand why they don't put a lot of effort into it because it is kind of the main theme park where all the kids are going, so they need a lot of
chicken tenders and fries.
Yeah, they need a lot of simpler options.
Yeah.
That being said, Disneyland over in California has a lot of variety. So
my thought on that is it's a lot more locals there.
True.
And I feel like it's more of like not cultural thing, but like I know.
No, it is. It's California expects better food.
That or like geographical, maybe that's the word I'm trying to think. Like I just think that it's because it's more locals there. They want more variety.
If they're gonna spend money, they want it to be good.
Yeah, they're more pass holder heavy, I think, than Florida is. Whereas Florida is more touristy, either people from other countries or people who are just from throughout the U.S. and have can have a blander taste palette. Where like you said, where you said California, it's a little bit more adventurous, and they are more local oriented for their guests.
That's fair. I can do that.
So that being said, if I had to pick a quick serve place at Magic Kingdom, it's going to be Casey's Corner. I'm not a big hot dog person outside of Disney, but like I do like Casey's Corner. I like that they have like throughout the year, they have, again, just like the Pop-Tarts, everybody's on box. They have like different ones that rotate. I like their fries, which I mean, they're Disney fries. You can get them anywhere, but I like them. I like the corn nugget or the corn dog nuggets, the different hot dogs. It's just an easy meal. And again, the mobile ordering thing. I like that you can mobile order. We'll do it before fireworks. We got water there before the parade. I think that's where we got some water from.
I sat. So if we did, that was something that you grabbed.
Okay, maybe that's what it was. Because I think I got us I got me a pretzel and I got you popcorn from a cart. I think I was going to mobile order Casey's, but then my stomach probably hurt because pregnancy. But I was going to. But we've done that previously. We did that on another trip. The trip previous to that, I think we mobile ordered Casey's and then we sat outside the tables before fireworks and then we kind of watched them and then like walked and like went and did some rides while everybody was watching fireworks. So I like that. During the day, like at nighttime, it's nice because it's dark, so it's not hot. During the day, seating though is limited. If you want to sit on the hub, like a cool person, that's great, but you're going to be sitting in direct sunlight.
Yeah.
Around.
Yeah. But if you do manage to get one of those tables that's like right outside, you do have the piano man or woman.
Yes. I will never, whenever I see a video of whoever it is, whichever cast member playing like on TikTok, Instagram, I cannot scroll past it. I have to watch the whole thing.
They are so they have to know so many.
And people like request. Yes. And people will request it and they just like automatically know it. It's so cool. I'll show Cody a lot if I see him and I'm like, what song is this? And he's listening. And there was a Haunted Mansion one time and he's like, I knew it. I'm like, well, you didn't say it. And you listened to the whole video. It's so cool. And they love their job and it's so fun. And even if you're not eating there, you just walk past. They're right there on Main Street. So you'll hear it. It's part of the ambiance of Casey's and just Main Street, USA.
Main Street. So I will be honest, I haven't been to Casey's in a very long time, but it's because I am very much an Oscar Mayer hot dog kind of
my
girl,
God. Hot dog's a hot dog.
I know it's not really a hot dog, but all beef hot dogs are just, I can't do it. So the fact that I like Ronto Roasters is interesting, but
that's more like Ronto Roasters is more like sausagey.
Yes.
Than hot dog.
I appreciate the excuse. I am, however, a sucker for crappy pizza.
Yes, I saw you. I saw your choice. That's
Which is why
yeah.
I chose Pinocchio's Village House, which is not quite as widely detested as Tony's Town Square restaurant by Disney enthusiasts, but it's right up there.
Pinocchio.
But I enjoy, like, you got pepperoni pizza, you've got buffalo chicken pizza, you've got a second little story balcony area that you can sit in that's away from all the crowds because people don't really know that it exists.
Mm-hmm.
You have, if you really want to have fun or fight people for a seat, you can sit by the windows that are looking out over. It's a small world boat.
You say you can watch everybody not realize what they're in for when they're going on It's a Small World, and all of the people who are mad that they're on It's a Small. No, we're not. Okay, we're not even going to get in that conversation about our differences on that ride. But you would watch for people who are so excited, and I would watch the people who like literally do not know what they're about to get themselves into, or they're drunk onto it.
Yeah, I'm the one that's like, "Hi, kids, have fun."
I'd be like, have fun.
Or vice versa. Kids looking down at, I'm looking up at, you know what I mean? If I'm in the boat, I'm looking up at the kids saying hi. That was a very hard way to say
Got it. Okay. Nope. Followed.
Anyway.
Also, side note about Pinocchio's, I feel like we should do a video on this. I think we talked about it. That is one of my favorite bathrooms in Magic Kingdom because not a lot of people are back there.
Okay. That's fair. That makes sense.
Because they're like tucked. They're the ones, I don't know if is there one inside? Because if not, it's tucked kind of behind it before you get it fully into New Fantasyland. They're kind of tucked back there. I did use them one time before rope drop, and the cast member was like, go to that one.
I have never used a bathroom over there.
That's why I like those bathrooms, because no one knows they're there. There's never a line, and they're usually decently clean for Disney World. Because I'm a bathroom connoisseur.
Well, you gotta be, especially when
you have to be. I have favorite bathrooms all throughout all the parks, like a ranking list. As you should. And my favorite one is in Epcot.
It cannot possibly be the one back in France by Ratatouille, because that one is.
Didn't we go on that one last time?
We did. We had to go in there to change our clothes.
That's right.
The shirts that we had on were very thick, and it was very hot.
That's right. Oh, that was a September trip. You're right. Yes, that was terrible. No, It's the ones when you're going to the buses, because nobody is ever in there.
Oh, yes. Smart.
Those are my favorite ones. Speaking of Epcot and bathrooms, let's talk about food at Epcot. God. I'm just segueing great into like the next part.
These are perfect.
We are like, look, we haven't missed a stride. We're right on top of this. Okay, so my favorite quick serve place. So it's like quick serve, but like I feel like it's kind of has like a sit downy vibe to it, sort of. Yeah. I don't know why. Just in my mind, I don't think quick serve. I'm gonna mess up the name. La Cantina de
just La Angel.
La Cantina San Angel, without an accent, because I'm not even gonna try to do that. Anyway, it's tacos and nachos. It's fabulous. It's great. It's traditional-ish, more than like, you know, Tostitos nacho cheese dip. Like it's very good. I like their guacamole. Their tacos are like actual street tacos. Like they're not like it's not like ground beef and like some lettuce and shredded cheese. It's like good actual like cilantro, onion, like corn tortillas. Good. They're great. I love them. Cody goes.
Would you like cilantro? No.
What?
Cilantro.
You don't like cilantro?
No.
How have we not figured? Hayley.
It tastes gross. I'm sorry.
Are you one of those soap people? Are you one of the soap people?
Unless it's like in salsa or something like that, I can't taste it. But if it's like I
could literally get a bunch of cilantro and just eat it straight. Like truly, I could.
That sounds like literal torture.
I'm so sorry. That's like what fate worse than death is thinking cilantro tastes like soap. I'm so sorry. That's terrible.
I've lived for 4 years.
Well, it sucks for you, but the tacos are very good with their cilantro and onion. Their guacamole. Well, if it's in guac, you'll eat it. I'm sure because it's the same thing. It's like Mexican. Okay,
Yeah.
so that's okay. But
And
yeah,
they've got
what?
And they've got queso. Sorry.
Their queso is very good. But that's what Cody and I do is we'll like share like some chips or like tortillas and like guac. Like we spend so much money there because it's so good. And I love their seating. I love how like seating is like part of like
it has to be
part of it. But they have like the little, it's like a turret kind of that kind of like it goes out on the water. The seating there is pretty good. I do like too that they're controlling monitoring seating. They don't let you just go sit typically, especially when it's busy. They make sure you have a tray of food and you cannot go sit down until you have your tray of food because people will hoard tables. And again, it's Epcot. We talked about trash cans are like the big thing, mostly for festivals, but they'll do that. And then we also, when we went in December one year, we sat there. It was Cody and then my friend's husband. They got food and her and I went and did Living with the Land Christmas at nighttime, came back and I know you and I went a little bit too early for it. It was still a little bit late. Just means we had to go again. We came back and I want to say it was not Illuminations, maybe Epcot Forever. No, it was Illuminations. It was Illuminations, which I don't really care about, but it was cool because they kept their seat. Like they ate and kept their seat for like a half an hour beforehand and we got to sit at a table and watch it. It was really cool. But their food's very good. I'm very much a booth person at Epcot, but that is the one place I will like go to if I need like a meal at Epcot.
Oh, by booth you mean the festival?
For festival,
I was thinking like a table, and I was like, yeah.
I only eat at booths. I will not sit anywhere else. I am highly above Epcot trash cans. Not really.
Trash cans are elite. I don't know what you're talking about.
I want to get one of those. I keep seeing them and I see people like make fun of them, but I'm like, honestly, it's just laying into it. The tablecloths that you can get for the trash cans. I want to get one so bad. Because I'm sorry, it's hysterical. Like, let it happen. Let us have this. It's so cute.
So
your choice.
I am the same way because every time that I go, there's a festival going on.
Really? When they're not 4 weeks out of the year? This year's different.
Better this year. This year they're not starting Food and Wine until a little bit later, which is nice because there does need to be time for other things.
Yeah.
So again, most of the time I'm there. I'm eating at a festival kiosk. But I would say Connections Eatery. I think it's indoors. So that right there is a positive, a pro. Air conditioning. They've got plenty of seating. Some of the tables even have, well, I don't know if it's just the table. I think it's mostly the like high top counters. Okay. They've got charger stations.
Oh yeah.
If you want to sit there and charge your phone and while you're eating, and that's nice. And again, I'm a sucker for crappy theme park pizza. So their meatball pizza, I tried not expecting a lot, and it is shockingly delicious.
I heard
not in a bad theme park pizza sort of way. I've
heard people rave about their pizza. I have not had it, but yes, I've heard really good things that it's not crappy theme park pizza. It's actual good pizza. Yeah,
it's very good, and I was very surprised by that. But I like it a lot. So.
Yeah, and I think that's like you said about the chargers. I feel like that whole area of Epcot where they redid, there's even outside there's charging ports. And I think the fun thing with that too is people that work remote, because I don't know, I'm sure it's a lot of the people like that I follow, I'm sure you're the same way, that do Disney stuff on the side of their full-time. I mean, essentially what you and I do too, like Disney stuff on the side, where if you're able to work remote, you can go work from Epcot and you just plug into a charger somewhere and you can keep working from Epcot. Like, hello, who doesn't want to do that? Granted, didn't you were reading the one time you were there. I remember you were trying to read your Kindle.
I will say the in Connections Eatery, they are similar to San Angelo's, where if it's during like a prime lunch dinner time, they will check to make sure that you have food before they will let you into the area.
Yeah.
But the area that's kind of across the way, near the not the partner statue, the Walt statue.
Yeah.
That I did on my last trip. I brought my iPad with me, brought a Kindle, and I just like plopped it open because I was like, you know what? I mean, I'll clear out some email for work while I'm here. I might as well. And
I think, were you rereading Throne of Glass? I feel like you were rereading Throne of Glass. I'm pretty sure.
Was.
Okay. Yeah.
Or ACOTAR.
Oh, I think it was, I don't know. It was one of the two. I think it may have been ACOTAR.
It was ACOTAR because I didn't get to finish. I was trying to finish ACOTAR and Throne of Glass
before
Crescent City came out.
Yeah.
And I didn't get to that. So, oh wait, no, but this was in February.
That was February because it came out January 30th. You were catching up, and then I still hadn't started, and then I started, and then I was like, oh, I have plenty of time to read this before.
Yeah.
Maybe you were.
Whatever. It was something Sarah J. Maas.
Yeah, it was something Sarah J. Maas.
Something that probably should not be read in a theme park.
Anyway. That's why I remember. That's why I remember, because you were like, I feel weird, but yeah, it's a nice area, especially and like that whole area is redone, so I think that's nice too. And then you can go over to Club Cool and get some Beverly that I don't hate. I don't know why people hate Beverly. I don't get it.
It's just, I don't know, it's kind of weird.
We'll try it again. We'll try it because I've done it not pregnant and pregnant, so let me do it now after the fact, and then this will be the tiebreaker, because I feel like the one time I thought it was bad, but we'll try that next time.
Yeah. Oh my god. I have to do this transition. It's so bad.
Oh jeez.
I was gonna say we'll have to try it, like test animal test an Animal Kingdom. Oh god, that's so horrible. I can't. Animal testing is bad. I'm sorry. That was just how my brain, I was trying to make some link, and I was like, oh, we're talking about testing. Anyway, Animal Kingdom favorites.
We're not condoning animal testing. Hayley doesn't speak for the brand or the company. No. Hayley does not speak for the brand or the company.
No. I love animals. Do not test on them, please. They're just poor little.
They have the same genetic makeup as humans, so it doesn't even make any sense for it. Anyway.
Yeah.
Only shop cruelty free products. Hopping Bunny. Leaping Bunny? Hopping Bunny? Leaping Bunny. That's the vegan. They don't test on animal. That's the one that stands on makeup. Anyway. And my 2016 makeup obsession is coming out. You know, everybody was obsessed. Anyway. Okay, Animal Kingdom. Hayley.
With all the animals that we love. Yeah. We're eating them at.
Oh my gosh. To Flame Tree Barbecue.
I'm so sorry. Okay, Flame Tree Barbecue.
Where I like to go to eat at Animal Kingdom.
Oh, I will be honest. I know that Animal Kingdom has delicious food, but I am so bad about like finding a place that I like. I was going to say, terrified of trying other places.
This is my favorite park to eat because it literally has the best food. Everywhere is good in Animal Kingdom. There's not a bad place.
Yeah, it really is. But I like, okay, so
Pizza Fari. Don't go to Pizza Fari. That's the only one that's really bad because it's crappy theme park pizza. But outside of that.
So I need to try Flame Tree. I need to try Harambe Market. Flame Tree, I've heard a lot of good stuff about.
Yes. I like Flame Tree, and where it is, it's kind of like on one of the offshoots of Tree of Life, and they have entertainment right there like all the time. So that's cool. So you can like eat, and then they always have like entertainment and bands, or like people kind of like out, like they're out in that area. They have a stage like kind of across the way from it.
Yeah.
So there's always something going on. So like it's kind of like fun.
It's got an atmosphere.
Oh, good. Now you're dancing.
It does. They usually have dancers out there or musicians.
Yes, Correct. That's what I just said. And then you dance.
Right. But yeah.
No. This is falling apart so quickly.
Really. It's us. Was there ever any doubt it was gonna fall apart?
No, it was just when it's gonna happen, not if, when.
Yeah.
We made it pretty far before it fell apart.
Yeah.
It's fine. What else? Oh, so the other thing is, because it is near the Tree of Life, it's close to the exit, so like that's a good thing to like grab like if you're on your way out, because Animal Kingdom, especially in the winter, closes super early. Like they close at 5 in the winter. So like if you want to grab dinner, you can just do like an early dinner and grab it and then like leave, or like grab and go, like whatever you want to do. So that's always nice too. But I like the location of it. I have it down further, but like 2 other little quick places that I like. You and I ate there in December. 8 Spoons Cafe with the mac and cheese.
Oh yeah.
That I like that. That's like a little cart. Same thing as Rancho Roasters. It's only like 4 things on the menu, 3 or 4. It's all mac and cheese. It's really good. And the Yak and Yeti, not the sit down restaurant. That's also very good, but the local food cafe is what it's called. It's next to it.
Okay.
Again, the big breakfast person. I like them for breakfast. That's where they had the it was like a pastry, and it was like, I'm trying to remember now. It was a breakfast pastry. It was like all kinds of like stuff in it. I think it was there when we went. I think you were going to get it, and I can't remember what happened because we didn't go there during the morning. We only went in the afternoon, but it was some kind of like, I think it was like a holiday special thing. It was like a pastry with like everything like stuffed into it. I can't remember.
It sounds delicious.
Yeah, see, I'm like 99% sure. But yeah, I think they only had it at breakfast time. But anyway, I really like there for breakfast, and I like it too because then you can hit Expedition Everest.
Ooh, yeah.
Or rope drop that and then head back and grab it. Or you go to Creature Comforts. I will promote that Starbucks one after you hit Safari because it's right there and it is never crowded. I've never been in there with more than like 3 people ever.
I think the most crowded that I ever saw that was during COVID, and it was like a false crowded because
everybody was
like, when the park was open, they had specific little like circles that you had to stand on to wait for your food or your drink. So it felt more crowded because you had to space out.
Oh yeah, nobody's ever in there. It's great.
Yeah.
So okay, your favorite place, which I also like this place too, which we always go here a lot, but
yeah. So Satuli Canteen, not Santuli, Satuli Canteen.
Making up your own language.
I am. I mean, not that this isn't anyway. Satuli Canteen over in Pandora is delicious. They have a lot of options. It's very kind of Asian, not Asian flavor, but it's Asian
inspired,
Asian adjacent food type. So what I really enjoy getting is the chili crispy tofu bowl with noodles. It's very good. It's kind of like pad thai essentially without peanuts.
Yep.
A lot of people enjoy the cheeseburger bao buns. I do not, because I don't like mustard, and I didn't realize that it had mustard.
Oh my God. You don't like the bao buns. You don't like the spring rolls.
I want to.
You don't like cilantro.
Okay. I can see why people would enjoy the cheeseburger bao buns.
They're so good.
I wanted them to be so good, but it was like, I swear to you, they had like a tablespoon of mustard for every teaspoon of every other ingredient in there.
I swear they don't have that much mustard.
It was so overwhelming. I could not do it. So if you like mustard, you will enjoy this.
It had to have been the batch you got, because I swear they don't have that much mustard in them. They have less than the spring rolls. I swear they have less than the spring rolls.
Spring rolls are disgusting too.
I know, but because they do have a decent amount of mustard in there, I swear the bao buns have less mustard in them.
All right, well, next time we'll try
all this. Huh?
It's the next time we'll try it. We'll get one, and I'll take a bite, and then, or I'll cut off a bite because you don't like sharing food.
Germs are gross. Yeah. You have cooties. Everybody has cooties except for my husband and my baby.
And your dog.
No, Tilly does have cooties. She licks her butt. She's a dog. Of course she has cooties. She's not allowed to lick me. Are you kidding me? Anyway,
Anyway, it has
the bao buns are very good. And
what?
wait, the bao buns are good. Did you
Yeah.
mention the dessert at Satoli Canteen?
I didn't. They've got the mousse.
So good. Have you gotten that before?
I'm not a mousse person.
Hayley. Oh,
That's a texture.
God.
That's a texture thing.
No, I get that. I get that.
It's too floofy for me.
No, I get that. It is very good. If you do like mousse, and it's like a blueberry and like lemon curd, I think.
Yeah, see, that is like the flavor palette there, right up my alley.
It's not super cheap. It's more like dense than mousse, I think. You've had it?
Yeah.
Okay.
I didn't hate it. I just
No,
didn't my favorite thing.
No, you wouldn't. Yeah, you wouldn't pick it.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, it's very good.
I would pick is the drinks, the Night Blossom.
I was going to say
right next door.
That's a good compromise. Get the Night Blossom with the little, but you don't
boba
like boba bubbles.
The popping bobas.
You don't like them, right?
No, I love those.
I thought you didn't like them.
I love those. I don't know who you're thinking of, but it is not me.
I know.
I don't like. No. I don't like. You are thinking of me. I don't like the
like the ones that
regular boba.
Okay, but you okay?
The tapioca pearls.
Tapioca ones.
The anemone. Yes, the tapioca ones I don't like. The popping ones I love.
Because I remember I've gotten boba with you at least once.
Yeah.
Over in Japan, and you were like, "Ew, the boba bubbles."
That's exactly how I sounded too.
That is exactly how you sounded. You are right. This has just become an episode of me bullying you about you not liking stuff.
That's okay, because in our honorable mentions,
we do agree.
One that I think should be a considered quick service is the Adventureland spring roll cart, and my spring rolls are better than yours. So
they're not. They're the OG ones. The pizza ones are too greasy. They're good. I will eat them. I will devour them. I will devour any kind except they had cordon bleu ones one time, and I was like, no, thank you. I think it was cordon bleu. It was cordon bleu, and then
Ham is like one of those weird ones. Like
there was. I'm sorry if you can hear.
I thought it was Tilly.
Oh, it's the dirt bike kids that live in our neighborhood. No, they had. I think it was cordon bleu. It was something weird like that. That was like not great. Like I will not. The pastrami. They have pastrami ones for the 50th that were okay. Cody liked those better than the pizza. Pizza's still my second favorite. Cheeseburger's my first, then pizza, then the pastrami ones.
Yeah, I'm just solely
whatever.
Anyway, the other honorable mentions.
Okay, the one we agree on.
Yeah.
The one we agree on is technically not really quick serve, but like it kind of is.
It should be. It's a lounge.
It's a lounge. It's a bar, but like they also have like regular seating. And it's not like you're not going to get a meal there. Like it's more like tapas kind of.
No, they'll have the last time that I went there, I got lobster mac and cheese. Because you can order stuff from
the restaurant.
Yes.
What Tusker House? Is it Tusker House next to it? Okay, yeah. Because I was like, it's not Nomax. I'm thinking Yak and Yeti. I'm back to that. Yeah, and they have the
bread service.
They have the bread service.
Churros.
But Tusker House bread service is different than Sanaa, but I think they have a few that overlap. I don't know. It's very good. Get it?
Yeah.
I like devoured it. I did not share it with anybody when we went. I refused because like you get your own. This is mine, and it's only like a small sampling of it. And okay, I don't want to say it's more. Okay, so tapas was the wrong word. It's like a small menu.
Small plate. It's small plate menu. Yes.
Yes, but it's all really good food. They have the beer they have there. I cannot pronounce the name of it. I forgot the name of it. I can't pronounce it.
I don't know. They've got good cocktails though.
They do. No, they do. I got a pomegranate one. I can't even remember what I got. Everything we got was good, but the beer is locally made and they mix like two different kinds. There was a pass holder that we ran into and he's like, you have to get this beer. It was so good. It's a little bit, it's not a lager because I don't really like lagers, but like it was more of like an amber ale kind of thing. It was
Okay.
so good though, because I think Cody got it, and then he's not a beer person. Why he got it, I don't know. So then I drank it. I think we swapped drinks because I got a cocktail and I was like, here, let's swap. But it's very good. Anything you can get there is good. It's not quick serve though, because you do have to join a walk-up list or like a wait list. So you have to get there and go physically. I don't think you can do it on the app. I think you have to physically be there.
Yeah, physically be there and talk to the person who will put you onto the wait list.
Correct. And you have to be in the area. Like you can't like walk away and like go elsewhere. Like you have to get there within like 15 minutes. A lot of the bars are like that. Like Trader Sam's is like that. Chicken Rose is like that. Any of those with the walk-up list, you have to, I mean, I'm talking hotels, but you have to be there. The other fun thing is they have inside and they have outside. Outside, these are ending, and I'm really, really, really sad. They have the flotillas that go by with the characters, and they're ending that. And I'm really sad about that. But that was a really cool thing that you could do there.
That is the first I've heard of those ending.
Yeah.
Oh no.
I know. I saw it like a week or two ago, and I was like, you gotta be kidding me. I don't think they made an official announcement because I think they knew people are going to be mad. Like, it's been announced, but they didn't make it a big thing. I know.
Okay.
I'm sad about it. We saw Santa Claus on a flotilla. Like,
We did
that. I know.
And they get a lot of their like fun other random characters.
I know. I know. And it used the where Kite Tales was, R.I.P. Kite Tales. It used that stadium, and I can't remember the nighttime show that was there.
Rivers of Life? No, that's just the
yes. So they use that. Okay, so that was our one that we agreed on. We agree on a second one. Well, I'll do my Hollywood Studios one because it's just the order I listed it in. So Fairfax Fair at Hollywood Studios. This is over by like Tower of Terror where Fantasmic is. They have, I also like, I like a lot of food at Hollywood Studios. I was kind of realizing that as I was going through. I'm like, there's a lot of places that I like. This one's kind of like the off the wall one. They have waffle cone bowls with mashed potatoes and then like something on top. It is the weirdest combo. So good. Oh my gosh. Cody got a kimchi one when we went. Yeah, so it was like pork and like kimchi, I got that and he got buffalo chicken. Again, we do the thing where we see things and we both order and then we split it. But we got buffalo chicken and then a pork kimchi one. So good. I just caution you to eat mashed potatoes on a really hot day in Florida. But
very happy.
Yes, but don't do that and then like go get on Tower of Terror. Like do the opposite. Go on Tower of Terror, then go eat that. But very good. And I like it because it's like different. It's not like something you're going to see like elsewhere.
Yep.
So, and the line's usually short-ish. And it's a little window kiosk. It's not like a big, and there's a lot of seating behind, but it is very busy.
Yep. And for me, honorable mention, Docking Bay 7. Because it's another one that's in Batu. It's got great theming.
Yep.
It's got really delicious food options. It's got Ronto wraps after 3 p.m. when Ronto Roasters is closed. And it's just, it's got good seating. It's got good theming. Mobile order to your heart's content.
Yeah, and it's never busy. I've never been in there when it's been super busy either. Yeah. Like busy-ish, but not super busy.
Yeah, agreed.
My place, because we're going to agree on the last one for Magic Kingdom. Because I think we both settled for reasons outside of, food, but so mine for Epcot is going to be Sunshine Seasons,
which I've never actually eaten in.
I have a few times. I fill up my water there all the time because they have actual push. You can go to the soda machines. Yes. I like it because they have healthy options. They have your basic burgers, pizza, all that, and then they also have things that like are seasonal or like a little bit different. So it's like a huge variety. I also just like that. I just like the land pavilion, and again, seating's really good. You're in the air. There's 2 rides, 3 if you count the video one. I can't remember what it is. It's on the 2nd floor. Nobody ever goes to it.
The Lion King one.
Is that what it is? I don't even know.
I don't think it's Lion King anymore. But yeah, everyone walks past it.
Yes.
Yeah,
That
I know what
so
you're
you have
talking
Living with the Land and Soarin' right there. So that would be my honorable mention for Epcot.
Good plan. Mine is twofold. First, when it's open, the pizza window in Italy, because again, the theme of the show is crappy theme park pizza for me. However, that is rarely open, to the point where like people will tweet about like, oh my God, the window is open. This is so exciting. I'm not sure how they determine when it's open and when it's not. My backup is not the creperie, but the like kind of crepe window.
Yep.
You're sensing a theme here. In France, back by Remy, Ratatouille's adventure. It's honestly, I mean, like, it's good for a meal, kind of like a savory meal, but I like it because you can just go and get like Nutella and strawberries and a bread, and I like that.
Who doesn't want that?
Yeah. Chocolate, strawberries, carbs.
I just thought of, I'm going to change my honorable mention for Magic Kingdom. I mean, like, I'm not going to. Like,
so we're not agreeing anymore?
No, like, I half agree with you. Okay. I'm going to change mine to Sleepy Hollow. Remember the one time I got mixed up and I got my coffee at the wrong one and the guy at the window didn't understand me, so I just had to go pick it up. Anyway, Sleepy Hollow. Okay, this is it. They have, because this reminded me of it. I literally thought about this last night as I was falling asleep because I knew we were going to record today. I'm not even kidding. Because this is another thing that we make at home. Because you said Nutella and all that. They do have this. I have not gotten this one, but I'll tell you the one I normally get. They do have the waffles there. It's the Nutella, and I think it's Nutella, strawberry, and banana waffle that they have. But if you wait till 11, so you either have to starve yourself to 11 or you get 2 breakfasts that day or an early lunch, you have to get the spicy chicken waffle sandwich. It is so good. Cody and I make it at home. We literally make almost all of this at home. It is so good that I will either starve myself till then and get snacks somewhere else, or I just eat like 2 lunches or 2 breakfasts that day or whatever. It is so good. And you can mobile order it, but you have to wait till 11. They don't have it technically on the breakfast menu, which is very frustrating because I want to eat spicy chicken waffle for breakfast. I mean, I'll eat it for lunch too, but like.
Yeah. I think that's usually a lunch.
Chicken and waffles is breakfast.
Yeah, that's fair. That's fair.
I'll eat any meal. It doesn't matter.
Oh, goodness. Okay, so the one that we had agreed on.
I mean, I also agreed with this one, but
changed it, is Pecos Bills. My reasoning is they have nachos, so I mean, there's nothing more to say. Nachos.
Yeah, and lots of seating, indoor seating.
Lots of seating. Yeah. Like to the point that people are not waiting for tables usually.
Oh yeah. It's inside and they have a little bit of outside too.
Yeah.
The other one is Columbia Harbor House. I don't care for the food there. Like, it's fine, but I do like that they, again, lots of seating. It's right in the same area. Mm-hmm. And I like the second story because nobody's ever up there. Just like Pinocchio's. Nobody's ever up there. So
that was a very long welcome back episode because
we have a lot to say.
And we like food.
Yes, duh. Well, I feel like the biggest question that people ask is like, what is there to eat at Disney? And there's so many options to choose from that, like, it's good to have somebody who's been to opinions of people who've eaten at most of the places.
Over and over and over again.
Repeats.
Yeah.
Or at least I've tried everywhere.
So that's going to do it for our episode today. We are very excited to be back, and we will start posting more frequently again. Until the next time, Hayley, Keeley, and we will see you later. Bye.